Every night, the woman would dress up and go out into the streets to find the man and kiss him. It turned out that on every full moon night, the woman had to endure a burning pain in her heart. Only by finding her destined person and blowing out the eternal flame could she completely be freed from this endless torment. And she had endured this suffering for 1,000 years. To suppress the pain, she experienced a reincarnation every 100 years. But the 10th reincarnation went awry. She should have been born in the ancestral mansion, but instead she was born into a collateral branch of the family. On the day she was born, strange phenomena appeared in the sky, but her family, not recognizing her worth, considered her a curse. When she was 3 years old, they abandoned her deep in the mountains, leaving her to survive on her own. It wasn't until she reached adulthood that she regained memories of her past life. Returning to the ancestral mansion, she only wanted to find her destined person and blow out the flame that had tormented her for 1,000 years. But no matter how many people she summoned, none succeeded. So the woman decided to go out for a walk. Coincidentally, it was a full moon night. The woman's magic began to wane, and the burning pain spread through her body. At that moment, the appearance of the man caught her eye. She was surprised to find that as she approached him, the pain within her began to fade. At that moment, she finally understood. This person before her was the one she had been searching for 1,000 years, so she didn't hesitate to use her magic to immobilize the man. While he looked bewildered, she brought him back to the ancestral mansion. Then, holding the eternal flame in her hands, she slowly approached the man and asked him to blow out the flame she held. Her attitude directly angered the man. He raised his gun and pulled the trigger, but the next second, the woman grabbed the bullet mid-air. This completely shattered the man's perception. Hearing her say that only by blowing out the eternal flame could he be spared, the man didn't hesitate and blew on it. Indeed, the flame went out. Before the woman could rejoice, the fire suddenly reignited. No matter how many times the man tried, the flame kept relighting. Seeing this, the man accused the woman of playing tricks, but even the woman didn't understand why, so she walked away to study the ancient texts. The man took the chance to unlock his chains and try to escape, but as soon as he stepped out, the woman caught him and threw him back, because she had just discovered that only if the man willingly loved her could he extinguish the eternal flame with the love in his heart. Learning the truth, the woman pressed the man beneath her, trying to make him love her. As the man fiercely resisted, she snapped her fingers, and he instantly lost his clothes. When she tried to go further, the man hurriedly stopped her, saying this could only happen after marriage. Upon hearing this, the woman immediately let go, and even helped him put his clothes back on. She then decided to proceed with the wedding, but the man shook his head, saying that first they must get engaged. Choose a date for the wedding banquet. He asked her to let him go home for now, and he would come back to take her later. The woman immediately agreed, then snapped her fingers, sending the man back to the place where they first met. After he returned home, he couldn't find any information about her, and had to give up. Meanwhile, the woman at the ancestral mansion waited patiently, but the man didn't arrive, so she called him personally, asking when he would come to marry her. When the man heard her voice, his first reaction was to hang up. The woman had already anticipated this, and coldly warned him, if he hung up again, she would appear in person. The man had no choice but to keep stalling. The woman calmly said it wasn't necessary,